So we use mantras in Vedic meditation. And for those familiar with other yogic practices, there are lots of mantras in the world, right? And there's different kinds of mantras. And so I'm going to describe how the mantra works in Vedic meditation on two different levels. The more literal level, defining it in terms of what the Sanskrit means and how it's technically, mechanistically working. Then on the metaphoric level. So on the technical level, mantra could be defined as mind vehicle, mind from manas, and tra meaning conveyance or vehicle. You also see that ending in tantra or yantra, right? And it's basically a way to transcend through any of these senses, vision, touch, or in our case, sound that is being applied towards the mind. And it's through the sonorous and specifically onomatopoetic qualities of Sanskrit that we hear that the mind is transformed from this waking state, stressed out, gotta go, I'm awake, I'm in the world, to this more transcendent, I am pure bliss, I am pure awareness, I am aware of being aware. It's the transportation vehicle. I call it the mantra train. And we just get on the train and we go where we're gonna go. And sometimes that's through lots of foothills of stress that we have to release to get to this beautiful promised land of transcendence. And other days the body is like, nope, I just wanna hang out in transcendence. I wanna learn what that's about. And that's where we go. And the mantra is the conveyance. It's taking us there. Now, we use a specific kind of mantra in Vedic meditation called Bija mantra. Bija means seed in Sanskrit. And it is thought that the bijas contain the whole vibratory knowledge of the Veda within them. What is the Veda? The Veda is this vibratory, originally oral tradition that is, almost 10,000 years old, comes from ancient India. And it is that continent, that culture's indigenous connection to natural law as they understood it. Now, cultures across the world have access to this natural law. So the Veda is not a religion. It is not an organized institutional system. It is the Indian system that has gotten pretty well preserved because India geographically had two oceans around it and mountains in the north that could protect it somewhat from invaders. Whereas like in North America or South America, a lot of that indigenous knowledge, while it still does exist, had to compete with a lot more external forces just due to the geography and the history of those places. So if this little Bija mantra is the seed and it contains the whole knowledge of the Veda in potentiated form, we give this a personalized mantra, this personalized Bija to you when you first come to learn. And you also then learn the technique of how to use it on the course. And through your own dedicated practice in a simple, easy way, twice a day for these short periods of time, you are nourishing and you're watering the seed and you're giving it food and you're exposing it to sunlight so that the seed can start to bifurcate and grow. And it's growing in you and you notice the benefits. Oh, I feel more relaxed. I'm sleeping better. I'm happier. I'm more creative, all these things. But what is really the bifurcation of that on a more philosophical level? It's the Veda starting to sprout within you. It's the knowledge of how the world is really organized and what's the most harmonious way to live and be and exist in the world, whether that comes to what I should eat, how I should dress, how I should talk to my partner, or where I should go in the world. And so that is really what's happening on a technical level. We use the mantra to transform the mind from, or even the body mind, because it's all one, from this state of excitation in waking state, a state of stress predominance, and we're learning to cultivate a fourth state of consciousness, transcendence, pure awareness, a hypometabolic state, as it would be called in medical terms. We're transforming our consciousness from that stressed out state into this pure bliss state so that we can experience greater awareness, greater connection, greater bliss, and capacity in life.